Hey guys, Daniel Gillespie here with UponArriving.com, and in this video I'm going to show you 15 solid ways to find the best credit card offers. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to opt into pre-screened offers. You can find the link to opt in the article below, and this takes about 2 seconds to do. Now this will mean that you will likely receive more junk mail in your inbox or mailbox. Some days you're going to come home and you're going to see all of these envelopes from Capital One and Discover and a bunch of other offers that you may not really care about, but you need to do this in order to get the best offers. So I highly recommend that you do this. Also, some banks have specific opt-ins for their marketing efforts, and so you want to log in and check for those for different places like American Express, Chase, and some other banks also. So the key is make sure that you are opted in not only to the pre-screened offers, but also the offers from the banks themselves. The second tip is to know what you're looking for. Okay, it's going to be really hard for you to find the best offers if you don't even know what they are. So there are a few ways that you can do this. First, I would say to subscribe to my list below. Any offer that I send out in emails is always going to be the best offer, so I do the work for you. Regardless of whether or not it earns me a commission or not, I make sure to send out only the best offers to my readers. You can also take a look at some of these historical spreadsheets, and you can find those in the article below. These spreadsheets have data points from the last couple of years, and so you can get an idea of the historical trends with these cards. Keep in mind that as the economy has gotten a lot better, these offers have continued to get better and better. So really, most of the offers that have gone out in this past year, 2018, have been some of the best. But in the future, it's a good idea to take a look at these spreadsheets just to know kind of the historical trends that we've seen with these offers. Now, another way to find these offers is to do specific research for these offers. And one of my suggestions is to check out Flyer Talk. Now, Flyer Talk is one of the most overwhelming forums I've ever been to, but it is fantastic for data points, especially for recent up-to-date data points for different offers. And so what you can do is you can simply Google, say for example, Southwest Premier Card Flyer Talk. You'll find a thread at the top, there's a wiki section, and you'll see a full breakdown of all of the offers that are ongoing or that maybe recently were closed or no longer available. And this is great for those times when there are several different offers out for the same card and it kind of gets confusing, like, okay, what offer is good, what offer is not. Those forums a lot of times are really up to date, and so you can just find the links available right in those wiki sections. So the next tip is to sign up for loyalty programs. So if you're just starting off, I would recommend you to sign up for a lot of the big programs like United, American, Delta, and then for hotels, maybe Hyatt, Marriott, Hilton. And that's because some of those programs are known to send out offers whenever people sign up for their programs. Now you can take it a step further and take a little bit of action because that's also known to trigger these offers as well. So for example, with United, you could go and use their dining portal or their shopping portal or their app, their MXP app, and you can find links to all of those in the article below. And once you have some activity going in your account, say you earned miles from the shopping portal, that's known in some cases to trigger offers that might go out to you. Another thing that you might do is stay at a hotel. So if you have an upcoming stay, make sure that you are signed up as a loyalty member. And sometimes just having 1 or 2 stays in your account can also trigger offers for some of those hotel cards. So my next tip is to do a dummy booking. And a dummy booking is whenever you go through the booking process online and you do everything except for actually pay for that ticket or hotel stay. So once you get to the checkout phase, you simply wait for either a pop-up or an advertisement to display somewhere on the screen, and that is where you can often find targeted offers. I've seen this work for a lot of different airlines like Alaska, United. I've also seen it work for hotels like Hilton. So typically, you'll hear news about these offers coming out, but sometimes you can just give it a try and see what happens. But this has been a way to pull up some of the very best offers, like the United 70,000 mile offer with an additional $50 statement credit. The next tip is to look for pre-qualified offers. Now you can find these pre-qualified offers for a bunch of different banks. Chase has them, American Express has them, and several other issuers do as well. Now, when you check for these pre-qualified offers, your credit score will not be hurt, okay? They will do a soft pull on your credit, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. Also, getting pre-qualified does not mean that you will be approved. It usually means that you have better odds of getting approved, and so you may want to give that application a shot, but just know that it is not a for sure shoe-in thing that you will get approved. The next thing you want to try is the card match tool. Now this is a tool by creditcards.com, and this is one of the most popular ways to get approved for the Amex Platinum 100,000 point offer. Okay, that is one of the most coveted offers that everyone is pretty much interested in, and every so often the card match tool allows you to bring up targeted offers for that card. You might even find some other offers that you are interested in, so be sure to give the card match tool a shot. Next is Google Incognito. Okay, so a lot of times, and this is especially the case for American Express, you can pull up higher offers just by pulling up an offer in Google Incognito or another private browser. So I've seen offers that are dramatically different just simply by pulling up the private browser. And so I highly recommend that you give this a shot with American Express cards. And I would also give this a try with some of the other issuers just to see what you might find. So my next tip is to save your American Express applications for last. Okay, now with the Chase 524 rule, it really does make sense to go after Chase first. But the reason why I would say to save Amex for last is that they are known to send out more offers for people who don't currently hold their cards. So let's say that you're watching this video and you just realized, oh, I'm not even opted into offers. So you go and you opt into pre-screened offers today. Well, maybe you want to wait several months for your credit profile to get into the system with American Express, and then you can be on the lookout for some of those targeted offers. Now, I think that you still can get those offers even if you have signed up for an Amex card. But just based on what I've seen in my personal experience, by holding off on Amex cards, that tends to increase the odds of getting targeted offers sent directly to you. The next tip is to check for in-branch offers. This is especially the case for Chase. Chase is known to offer higher in-branch offers for a few of their cards, and in some cases it even allows people to bypass the 524 rule, or at least it has in the past. So if you already are a customer there, you can just walk in and ask to speak with a banker, and then they may have you swipe your card or debit card, and then you can ask them about pre-approved or pre-qualified offers. Now with Chase, there is a difference between pre-approval and pre-qualified offers, and you can read more about that difference in the link below. The next tip I have is to ask to be matched to higher offers. Okay, so if you are approved for a credit card and within 90 days a higher offer comes out, you should definitely try to ask that issuer to match you to that higher offer. So some issuers like Chase are great about doing this, especially when the offer is a publicly available offer. But some other issuers like Citi, for example, I've been matched to offers that I haven't even seen. It's just I know that they're out there, or I heard that they were out there, so I sent in a message to Citi saying, hey, I'd like to be matched to this offer that I heard about, and they matched me, no questions asked. Now in other cases, they may actually ask you to fax in proof. So for example, maybe they want a copy of the letter or a screenshot. So I would try to collect as much evidence as you possibly can about that offer. But like I said, in some cases, you don't have to send in anything at all. Some issuers will not match. For example, American Express is pretty bad about matching. Sometimes they may give you a couple of thousand of courtesy points, but that's about as far as you can get with them. So the next thing you want to do is check for referral offers. Now, this is kind of tricky because sometimes the referral offers are not as good, and sometimes they are better than the publicly available offers. So what is a referral offer? Well, basically, if you are approved for a credit card, then with some of these banks like Chase and Amex, you can actually send out a referral link to friends, family, or whoever, and if they get approved, then you will actually receive a bonus. Now, sometimes the offer that you have to send out to them is not as good as the publicly available offer, but sometimes they are even better. And with American Express, you can currently even refer yourself to an offer, which is a great way to capitalize on extra bonus earnings. Another thing that you may want to do is to register a domain. Now, why would you want to do this? Well, because it's a great way to get targeted for business credit cards. So what you do is you register a domain. Now, maybe you already have a website that you're working on, or some kind of project coming up, and you were going to do this anyway. Well, if you set your address to be publicly available, chances are you may be sent some special targeted offers for business cards. Now, sometimes this can take several months to kick in. So if you just registered your domain, you may have to wait anywhere from 6 to 9 months, but just keep an eye out for those. The next thing you want to do is comb through the details of those offers that you receive in the mail. So a lot of issuers like American Express or Citi, they have these really specific restrictions on your eligibility for bonuses. So for example, American Express may limit you to 1 bonus per lifetime. Citi may have some rule about only receiving 1 bonus per 24 months or something along those lines. Well, in a lot of cases, you can find these special targeted offers that don't contain the limiting language. And if that is the case, make sure that you take a screenshot or a photo or a copy or something so that you have that. and you can give the application a shot, and you might be able to get around some of those very, very limiting restrictions. The next tip is to be on the lookout for special deals that you may come across in the airport or while flying. Sometimes there are special kiosks or stands set up in the airports, or the flight attendants walk around with pamphlets for offers, or you may find them in the seat. Keep an eye out for those, but sometimes those in-flight offers can be better than what is available publicly. This is the case recently with Southwest and their 50,000 point offers going out. So definitely always be on the lookout for offers when you're traveling. The final tip is to capitalize on these special deals that come around. Okay, now these are deals that are sort of loophole-ish, and these are really like kind of fantastic ways to capitalize on bonus points. Sometimes you may have to call in to a specific number to get a special deal, or maybe there's a special link, a special code. These definitely, like I said, are kind of in that loophole area, and I don't send these out, and that's for a few reasons. Number one, I don't want to contribute to the demise of these offers. Most importantly is I just don't like to spoon feed this type of information to people. I think that people should have to do a little bit of work in order to take advantage of those type of offers. And I think that a lot of people who do sort of learn how to do these and execute them kind of feel the same way after they learn it. You know, it's one of those things where you kind of have to pay your dues and put in the work to get the rewards. So I hope that this article sort of helped you to learn how to find the best credit card offers. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button, and to check out the links below.